Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Craft with Me where I am working on the elephant journal and possibly finishing it today. We're not sure. Priority number one. Last episode, Crafting Kirsten left a comment that we have to pursue. And that is, there is an elephant, the gray elephant or the brown elephant. There's an elephant in the journal that possibly needs some googly eyes. And now I trust her judgment implicitly, so we will go and pursue that. Oh my goodness, we have a stack of stuff here. Okay, let's move some of that out of the way. Okay, that's a mess, but there we are. Okay, so, it smells like beeswax. Okay, where is the elephant in question? Where-y? Nope. We'll know it when we find it. It's the one that I said was all brown or all gray, and I thought I would put something on it, but then decided not to. Wasn't that one, I don't think. It was just all that color. And this one. And as soon as she said it, I just like, oh, yep. Okay. And there is great delight that I have in getting a suggestion from someone to say, oh, I can't believe you didn't do this. So here we are. And then being able to follow up on it. So what do we think, Kristen? I think you're right. We shall see. Oops. We might need a larger one too, because I have, heaven forbid, I should only have the one size. Because there's slightly larger ones. So we'll try that one. Not that size. Oh. Oh dear, the laughter made upset Jake Gracie. Sorry, babes. How about you? I know it. No, not that size. Well, we've got a couple more to work through. If nothing else, what is missing, I think, and I think Kirsten has it in principle, is it needs a key light for the eye. I think that's what's missing. Okay, those are very big. Oh my God. That's a bit better. You use a big one. I swear this channel could just be Mary Ellen puts googly eyes on things and laughs. Oh. So these are old, and that's not necessarily a complaint, but this one looks like it's, that one's a little better. Should we do that one? Let's do that. And now I think we might be able to, oh. Look at this. This and this. Yeah? I think so. So we've got this, which is sticker stamps. Sticker stamps. What are these? A rabbit, squirrel, dog. wrong continent. Right continent, but I think I feel weird putting a giraffe on there. So let's go with plants. Because we know that we do we? I think we do. Elephants eat grass. I mean, plants. That sounds like a question, and I think it is, really. Maybe that's where it ought to go, because that's actually the shape. That's where the elephant is. Or it needs to be cut out. Maybe that's the problem. It needs to be cut out. Okay, nuts. All right. Should we do it? I think we should. There we are. That looks a little bit more gooder. Yeah. Oh dear. Where? It's still, see if this works. I can always peel it off if it doesn't. Just a little bit of something. I don't want to throw that out. Okay, there we are. So, put this back. And we're going to do a flip through again, because I think we've got everything. It's just a case of, is there anything left? Or were we going to do something? We might have wanted to do something. Were there pockets? There might have been pockets. Let's have a look. Oh, this was going to be a pocket. That's why it's there. And we need international symbol for I am a pocket. There. I'm going to do some more of this crayon stuff. For those who are just sort of tuning in, I'm trying to find a the Ranger sort of Tim Holtz ink stuff is fabulous, and you do you. I am not trying to say this or that. I am not entirely a fan of it because it is the sweat on your hand or the moisture of your body will get rid of it over time, so I like permanent inks. And I'm looking for ways of being able to do the edging that isn't that ink. And I'm currently working with the bases of crayons and using the same circular motion that the great Tim Holtz would say to use for his inks, but use crayons, which isn't bad. There. That looks a little better. And I think I want to have, that's international code for some zhuzh. Or this. Maybe a little of that. Some random there, and then I need something on top. Cindy at Studio Lou had a free giveaway recently, I think on her Patreon, I think. And this is that. Is there anything that would work? Let's try this, mostly because it's orange. And I took that file, and she has it, this panel is what you get, and it is sort of to that size, and I have shrunk it a bit for my uses. There. Yeah, that'll work. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. This does not shake. Oh dear. The scratching that you may hear in the background is more Gracie. Oh, I have a Gracie story for you. She is outstanding. When was it? This way, I think it's this way. I'm gonna say it's this way. Yesterday morning, I was asleep. And because it's so hot, so normally I have her shut in my room with me. She has all of the conveniences that a cat would ever want. And that's so that she doesn't get into trouble in the house. And the past 5 days now, we have had a ridiculous amount of very, very high temperatures. And at night, the heat won't go down. And so in those conditions, I let Gracie run free. She's fine. She usually comes in my room anyways, because that's where I am. Silence as I just pour down the glue. Beepity, 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 beepity. Is that done? Oh, yeah, I think it is. Okay, there. Where am I in the story? Yeah, so normally close the doors, and because it is super humid, I don't close the door. And that's fine. She'll come and see me, and she finds whatever spot because it's me. But you know, if she, you know, she gets up early, the birds happen, and she can wander around, and that's perfectly fine. And she has been absolutely amazing, not really doing anything of note. And then yesterday morning, from dead asleep, I hear meowing. And I mean, we mean business meowing. Meow, 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 meow. And because I'm a civilized adult and a knowledgeable pet owner, first thing that I do is roll over and yell at her. And that quietens her down, as it usually does. And then it starts up again. And then we go back and forth with the meowing and the yelling, the meowing and the yelling, the meowing and the yelling. And it's like, oh, my stars, would you stop this meowing? And by that time, I am awake. Fine, I might as well get up. So, more meowing, more upset. Okay, whatever. It's got to be something that's outside. Who knows? And I start looking outside and then for the cat. And I can't, there's nothing outside and there is no cat. And then I start hollering for her. And then she sounds back and it's like, oh, where are you? I find her. She is stuck in my bathroom. So, door just gently closed. Didn't latch, didn't do anything. And I've had cats in the past who know that they put a paw underneath, they grab the door, and they just pull it, and then they boof, off they go. Gracie's not that smart, she's very pretty. And she got stuck. And so that's what happened. Banana head. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, now I need something to go in here. I know, that was a riveting story, wasn't it? Wow, I have all of this. So this is Cindy's Journal With Me kit for July that I haven't really touched. Shame on me. Let's see if there's anything that could be elephant. So this isn't elephant, but it's the style, that sort of very, it's closer to that sort of Asian, Indian style. Maybe that. It's a thick piece of paper. Does this say? Maybe that. That's pretty too. I want to keep that out for ideas. Okay, so that might go nice in there. That sort of greeny might work, so let's try that. And then we will think about what we'll put in it. I still haven't done a shaker card for this, have I? I have all those orange butterflies too. Oops. Oops, come on. You're not. There. Okay, so. There's that. There's that. So the heat, so this time yesterday, I would have said the heat is supposed to break tomorrow. And I haven't done that one yet, I know. And so that's what they are saying tonight. Oh dear, we are not straight at all. Holy Dinah. There we are, that's a little better. You can do it. Let's just glue it. Glue it. So we shall see if it actually does. I am so over the heat. It is unpleasant on many levels. There. One of which is, so one of the ways of keeping a space cool is to keep the blinds drawn and the sun from coming in. And that sort of darkness is most unpleasant, and it feels almost like I am getting summer seasonal affective disorder because I'm just in this permanent state of darkness. Okay, so that's gonna go in there. Yeah, that's gonna go. That'll go. Let's do another little, so we know it matches. Where's the end? Where's the end? Do you on that side. And then where is that little stamp sticker that I rejected? Oh, here it is. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. It's not supposed to be genius. It's just supposed to be something. Somewhat to break the monotony. Okay. And I think there was another envelope somewhere in here. We've got the eye. How's the eye doing? Yeah, the eye's good. Yeah. Yep. So this. I'd like to put some kind of, I don't know. Hang on. Gotta get up. Gotta get up, gotta move. Some kind of stamp or something. something like, ooh, oh, I do. That's pretty great. So something like that. Just to give it a sense of space. Let's see if Nancy's got any blank pages left. I'm gonna say she probably doesn't. Oh, we've got that page. Oh, I could probably get 2 out of that. And I might need to. Okay. There. Do something like that. And I could stamp that, or I could do like that and that. And here is more inspiration, which is this idea of just outlining. So maybe we'll do one way and one the other way. How's about that? Okay, so I'm putting that way? Yep. Hang on, I'll be right back. I just heard pop. I don't know what that is. Oh, we're back. So, that pop. Any guesses? You want to guess? Go ahead, guess. That sound was the sound of an empty toilet paper roll falling to the floor. A lot of I don't know what's so exciting about the bathroom at the moment. But there we are. I have been collecting, what have I been collecting? I've been collecting toilet paper rolls for a while because I saw someone on the internet make brown paper out of the toilet paper rolls. And I would very much like to try that. Peach, there's peach. And there should be an orange, yes, there is orange. So let's go. There's no glue whatsoever on that end. There. So I'd like to try that. I'm also collecting, what else am I collecting? Milk cartons for my Saturday sew project. So these are just kind of offset. There. And I'm just going to do this one just for some added color. There. I'm pausing. Kind of want to put something somewhere. Something like that, maybe? I like that better. It's a little, it needs to be a little bit. Oops. Like that. See if we can do some corners. What if that's the point? Should we do that? Sure. Let's. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing. So let's get that out. Get the danger kit out. Kind of want to do the larger one, I think. How are these doing in here? Wow. I have a lot of scrapey cards. Okay, so I need to get into here. This feels dangerous. Okay, I got one out. I'm not going to put anything away yet because I don't trust that we will do it right on the first crack. Now then, how big does this need to be? It's not that one, it's this one. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So top and bottom, there we are. Oh, it worked. Okay, so I want to do a little bit of hammering because that's not smooth. So we're going to turn that over that way. And put some base there. And we'll use this. Oh, you know what? No, I don't need to do that. I do this every time. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I needed pliers. Pliers are a better tool for this. Because you can just crunch. There we are. Oh, much better. Okay. There we are. There we are. Now let's see if this will hook on. Oh, whoops. I think it will. Yes! Woohoo! That's pretty. I like that. So we need to do a fancy of some kind on the second signature, because that's a fancy. Okay, so we've got that, blah, blah. I still don't like that. This is what we're gonna do. Oh, I never did the back of that. Swans don't make any sense. Do I have a blank piece of paper? What color are you? Well, surely I must have a blank sheet of paper. Blankish, directionally blank. It's not quite big enough. How about you? Yes, you will fit. Sure. There. There. It's interesting to me how there's two ways to create randomness. It can be random, like it's just, it is what it is, or you can have like a curated randomness, which is kind of what you would get in a commercial kit, that it's matchy, but not too matchy, but sort of matchy. And sometimes it's just easier to be genuinely randomly random. Oh, that's part of your, well, you know what, I'm gonna lose you. I wonder if I should sew that. Oops, oops, oops. I don't know why I'm being so careful with the corners, because I'm going to slice a bit of that off just to make it fit better. There. Yeah, that's all right. All right. All right. 1/4 of an inch. 1/8 of an inch. Let's do 1/8 of an inch. Oops. Oops. Nope. That's better. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, da 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 da. Got that. Oh, we do have some fancies. Okay, so here's another one. And I want to do, we'll see if we can. You know what? We just got to do it. We just gotta. We gotta. Colors this. I need more colors. So we can put this. So let's danger, Roger Ramjet. So let's put this away. because we're done that for now. We are. Okay. Get that out of the way. Get this out of the way. Always be knowing. There we are. Okay. So I want to do Schmerp. Oh, I should do it in green. Not red, because these are plants. Okay. Pardon my fat head. Schmerp. Ooh, that worked. Okay, and part 2. And go. Oh. Could have done better on the register, but you know what? It's fine. It'll be fine. We can do that high. You can have a little bit more space there. Sure. Sure. Okay, glue. I want to be able to see those little hearts. There. And the other thing that I want to do is I'm going to put like little berries. There. Oh, I don't have any on the top there. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, that's a lot. And I'm going to put this in here so that if that's a little wet, it won't mark. Oh, and I'm glad I did that because look at all those dots. Okay, let's do another one because I want to move on. There we are. Okay, so got that. Yep, that's fine. I don't have anything in there. which is probably okay. Yep, 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 yep. Coloring sheet. I like that page. And I love this card. To the Power of the Sun. I love this card. And I could put something here. Is there anything that's, pick something that's so this is something exciting, might be lucky. That feels very safari. Must take a journey. Yeah, I think those are gonna be fine. I'm not going to cut those apart. Yeah, there we are. Yep. Ooh. Oh, that top does not have any glue on it. There we are. Beep, beep, beep. There. Wow. Hang on. Let me glue this and I'll show you what my wow is. So this here says must take a journey, and that's a transport elephant. Let's see if we can, so that's going to be close to that, so let's see if we can. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. There. Got that flipping out. That's good. Do I want to do anything else here? I have a card. Where's there's this? So I can either look for a card that might be a good insert, and or let's see if there's anything here that might work. What did we pick? We picked that. What was this one? Where was the one that was the style? The yellow, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Here. Yep, that'll go. That will work. So I want this cut out. There. I need a card or some backing. Surely there's something in here. Surely. Surely. I'm going to say that's a no. Hang on. Let's wend our happy way over this way. What is here? Oh, piece of paper. What do you know? Why am I using a piece of paper? I don't know the answer to that. Let's use one of these. This is very pretty buff. It's not that sort of orangey buff. There's so many colors of buff. I like this one. It's just it's like a soft yellow almost. Which is the one that I want? I want this side. Letter opener, one of the most underrated tools. So there is that ridginess. That I don't want to have. Let's just go with it. Let's just go. But that tabbingness, or that flappiness, there's that's what made me go, There's some value in that. For another day, if I remember. Or I may invent it all over again. Here. Lovely. There. That goes that way. What else do I want to do with this? Something. I don't know what yet. Corners. I'm so used to making postcards from the index card a day event that my brain almost said, okay, now the next thing we need is the postcard stamp. Like, no, we don't. We don't necessarily need it. Well, let's put it in here. Ooh, heh. Nuts. We can fold it. I don't want to fold it. Okay, well, we're going to have to trim it then, Mary Ellen. That's all there is to it. Okay, we can do it. We can do it. There's that. I want to leave a little of that black. There. Does that fit? Nope, not yet. That's also turned up. Well, boo. How about now? Yes, I think. This is an extraordinarily pretty design. This would go really beautifully in a bee journal. Okay, back over here. How we doing now? Look at that. Look at that. Okay, what do I want to do now? Now, I hope I have a gray crayon because we need to do some edging. Not black, gray. We have gray. Gray, yep. We have gray. Alrighty. Yeah, the gray does make a difference. I like to put the crayon stuff on. It does make a difference. Come on, there you are. Do I want anything else on this? I think the answer is no, but is there something on the back that I would like? Could use this poor little giraffe that's been, let's just put a giraffe on it because this has been sticking out and it's very clearly not an elephant, but it's in the right area. That's my story and I am sticking to it. A little bit of the unexpected. There. Gets it out of my hair. Okay. And then there's this big one. which I am happy to do. Leave that the way it is. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Are we done? Just take this out because it's dried, and there's another one in here that's dried. Yep. I think we're done. I love this. This is just beadwork. Stuff from Michaels. And me being super fussy about which color beads. You can get multicolor sets of e-beads, also at Michaels. And what did I do? I think, yeah, so I made knots from here to here so it doesn't fall all the way down, and then a knot there to there, so that each one has a little bit of variety to it, and the elephants fall differently and the beads fall in different spots. So I think we're going to call that a journal. Okay, and get that tucked in. There we are. And we're just going to tie that up. And so we will do a flip through Friday. Yeah, I think I did everything I wanted. Okay, how do we do this? There's a way of doing that so that everybody, there, I think that works. There. And I think I said I wanted to keep that the way it is. I might end up cutting that because it's kind of weird. Let's do that now. There. Not entirely off, but just enough that it's not that distracting. And we can keep that there. Yeah. There we are. Okay, so we are done. Elephant journal in the books. 2 signatures. That took a long elapsed time. Not so long in terms of the actual make. Really enjoyed that. Flip through Friday is going to be the iCAD and also this journal. And tomorrow we've got to figure out what we're going to do, because there seems to be a backlog, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I need to do. Anyways, that's all for now. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Always love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.